Most entrepreneurs don't fail because their ideas are bad. They fail because half their day disappears without them even noticing. And the crazy part, it's not because they're lazy, it's because they don't control their time. Think about this. You wake up, you check emails, you answer a few messages, maybe you scroll social media just for a minute, and suddenly it's lunchtime. Then the afternoon gets eaten up by urgent stuff that wasn't even on your list. By the time evening comes, the only thing you actually finished was maybe one real task. Sound familiar? That's exactly why so many entrepreneurs feel stuck. But there's a fix. Today we're breaking down why most entrepreneurs waste half their day and how something as simple as time blocking can completely change that. Here's the truth. Most entrepreneurs don't have a time problem. They have a focus problem. They think they're working all day, but when you actually measure it, they might only get 2 to 3 hours of real, deep work done. The rest of the day is tiny distractions, context switching, putting out fires, and doing things that don't really move the business forward. And it's not just about work. This lack of control spreads into health, relationships, and stress levels. When you always feel behind, when you always feel like you didn't get enough done, you start to burn out. That's why so many entrepreneurs quit, even if their idea was good. The challenge is simple. How do you get back control over your day when the world is constantly trying to steal your attention? Why entrepreneurs waste so much time? There are three main reasons. One, they don't plan their day in detail. Writing down a to-do list isn't a plan. A to-do list is like a grocery list. You know what you need, but you don't know when you're actually buying it. Most entrepreneurs stop here, which means their day is wide open for distractions. Two, they react instead of act. Emails, messages, calls, notifications. The default mode is to respond. But when you're always reacting, you're never really leading your day. The day leads you. Three, they underestimate small leaks of time. Scrolling for 5 minutes doesn't seem like much, but do that 10 times in a day, and you've lost almost an hour. Add in switching between tasks, and you've lost another 2 to 3 hours. Suddenly, half the day is gone. If you're honest with yourself, you've probably lived this cycle more than once. The time blocking solution. Here's where time blocking comes in. And no, it's not just about putting a few boxes in your calendar. Done right, time blocking turns your day into a series of focused sprints. It gives every hour a job. It's like telling your time where to go instead of wondering where it went. Think of it like this. Imagine money. If you just spend when you feel like it, you'll be broke fast. But if you give every dollar a purpose, you stay in control. Time works the same way. How time blocking actually works. Let's go through the steps. Step 1. Decide your top 3 priorities for the day. Not 20, not 10, just 3. These are the things that actually move the needle in your business. If you do nothing else but those 3, the day is still a win. Step 2. Block time for deep work. Pick the hours when your brain is sharpest, maybe morning for you, maybe evening, and block out 2 to 4 hours where you do nothing but the priority task. No phone, no emails, no meetings, just one task. This is where the real magic happens. Step 3. Block time for shallow work. Things like answering emails, checking messages, quick admin stuff. These need time too, but you put them in their own box so they don't eat into your deep work hours. Step 4. Block breaks and life tasks. Don't ignore this part. If you don't plan breaks, you'll burn out or get distracted. Even lunch should be on your calendar. Exercise, family time, downtime, it all needs a box. Step 5. Protect the blocks. This is the hardest part. The world will try to steal your time back, but the discipline comes from saying no to anything that doesn't fit in the block. The science behind why this works. There's actually a reason time blocking is so powerful. It fights something called decision fatigue. Every time you decide what to do next, you burn mental energy. By the afternoon, you've made so many tiny decisions that your brain just gives up. That's why Netflix feels easier than working on your business at night. When you block your time, you remove those little decisions. You don't wake up and think, what should I do today? You just follow the plan. Less thinking, more doing. And here's the bonus. Studies show that switching tasks can waste up to 20 minutes of focus each time. Time blocking reduces those switches. Instead of jumping between 5 projects, you stick to one until it's done. Real life example. Let me paint a picture. Imagine two entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur A wakes up at 7, checks emails, answers WhatsApps, gets sucked into Instagram, then at 10 decides to start work. But by then, they've already lost their focus. They do a little work, then a client calls, then another email pops in, and suddenly it's 3 p.m. They rush through some tasks, but by the end of the day, they feel like they got nothing done. Entrepreneur B also wakes up at 7, but the night before they block their time. From 8 to 10, it's deep work. Phone is off. No emails. Just one key project. From 10 to 11, emails and calls. From 11 to 1, deep work again. Lunch at 1. Meetings in the afternoon. Exercise at 5. By 6 p.m., they finish their top 3 priorities and still have energy left. Both had the same hours. One wasted half the day. The other used time blocking to protect their focus. The challenges with time blocking. Now here's the honest part. Time blocking sounds simple, but most entrepreneurs fail at it for 3 reasons. 1. They overbook. They try to block every single minute, and then one small delay ruins the whole plan. The fix? Add buffer zones. Leave 30 minutes here and there for overflow. 2. They don't respect their own blocks. It's easy to say, oh, I'll just take this call now. But if you break your blocks, the whole system falls apart. The fix? Treat your calendar like a contract. 3. They give up too fast. The first week will be messy. You'll underestimate how long tasks take. You'll miss blocks. That's normal. It takes a few weeks to really get it working. Extra tips to make it stick. Theme your days. For example, Monday is for marketing, Tuesday is for product, Wednesday is for sales. This way your brain doesn't switch gears too much. Batch tasks. Instead of checking emails 20 times a day, check them twice in a dedicated block. Use alarms. When the block starts, an alarm goes off. It's a physical reminder to switch gears. Plan tomorrow tonight. Don't wake up guessing. End the day by blocking tomorrow. Here's the big realization. Time blocking isn't just a productivity hack. It's a way to take control of your life. Think about it. If you can control your hours, you can control your business. If you can control your business, you can control your income, your freedom, your stress levels. Time blocking is the foundation. Without it, you'll always feel like you're chasing time. With it, you finally feel ahead. Conclusion. Most entrepreneurs waste half their day not because they're lazy, but because they don't plan their time with intention. The world is full of distractions, and if you don't block your time, those distractions will own you. But when you time block, when you give every hour a purpose, you protect your focus, you move your business forward, and you actually get to enjoy life outside of work too. If you want more videos like this, hit subscribe.